The Dublin team looks solid and well balanced. Peter Kelly and Liam Rush man the key defensive roles, while Johnny McCaffrey and Joey Boland have gelled really well at centre field. It's a strong Galway starting 15 with Iarla Tanyan now partnered by James Regan in a crucial area of centre field. Shane Kavanagh is back at centre back, while Fergal Moore is once again the team captain. This Leinster hurling final 2013 is underway. Going back to gather it is Peter Kelly. Hand passes across far as Niall Corcoran. For many years now playing his club hurling with Kilmacud Crooks. Out far as Joey Boland, who delivers it long. 3 against 2 up here. The ball falls far as Dotsy. O'Callaghan, and O'Callaghan from that distance rarely misses.
Well, a long hopeful ball there from the right wing from Joey Boland, and Joseph Cooney backed in the top of Fergal Moore instead of just waiting for the break, and a nice smart point by Dotsy O'Callaghan.
Long puck out by James Skehill, gathered here by Conor Cooney, challenged by Michael Carton, and Cooney! That's a really good score. Seems to love Croke Park since winning the All-Ireland club title here last St. Patrick's Day.
Well, that was a good response from Galway there, just a breaking ball. Cooney was onto it in a flash and straight over the bar.
James Regan's effort is blocked by John McCaffrey, comes out far as Tanyan, and Tanyan turns away, knowing full well that the white flag will be raised. This is a really superb effort by Tanyan. Good defending on this occasion by Shane Kavanagh. And Joe Canning is winning every 50-50 ball. And he's scoring.
Well, just a speculative lob there, if you like, into Joe, and he went up very high for it. Got in front of Peter Kelly, and an excellent point.
Johnny Cohen waits for the breaking ball. Gives it for his David Collins. Under a little bit of pressure from David Tracy. Ball bobbling all over the place. Colin Keeney lays it off quickly for his Ryan O'Dwyer. And that is over the crossbar. Quick hands by Keeney. Fine score by Ryan O'Dwyer. Down to an attack that is getting plenty of ball, but what about that for a score? Paul Ryan's third point of the game and his first from play. Good ball inside first, Dotsy O'Callaghan, who's proving quite a handful. And that is his third point of the game. That's Dublin's 9th point of the match so far, 8 from play. Comes out for us James Regan, sent powerfully and accurately. That's a really, really good score.
Yeah, well, Joe Canning has moved out centre forward now and just popped the ball to James Regan, and Galway needed that.
James Skehill's kick out is aimed at his half backline, but it's not working, and here comes Dublin again, laying it off. Farris Paul Ryan does a shot. Oh, brilliant goal! Paul Ryan, 118 in the last 3 matches. He scored 1-3 in this Leinster hurling final. Wonderful play by Dublin, created by Dotsy O'Callaghan. It was a rocket, which James Skehill couldn't stop. Shane Kavanagh again winning the ball, laying it off for Cyril Donlan. Galway need to find their rhythm. One man who can give them that leadership is Joe Canning. That's his 3rd point of the game. Giving words of encouragement to his colleagues. McCaffrey gives it back for Stephen Heine, who in turn gives it to McCaffrey. And that is looking awesome.
Second point, Marty, and that's, that's attack, quick sideline, and you get the return, and Galway don't seem to be at the correct championship pace at all.
Only Joe Canning might reach that particular ball ahead of Michael Carton, and he does. So much better at the edge of the square. Canning! That is a magnificent score.
he looked odds on to lose that ball, Marty. Beautiful flick, took it away from Michael Carton, and a great score from the left-hand side. That'll give them a bit of heart.
Ball comes down towards Johnny McCaffrey, lays it off, fires Michael Carton, 29-year-old fireman, sends it down towards Paul Ryan. Scored 1-3 in the first half, and this is going to make it 1-4.
Very good score, and one that guy Dublin needed to get back into it.
Heine well surrounded by David Glennon and Canning, but the ball is cleared. Wonderful catch by Conal Keeney. Keeney's effort comes first. Paul Ryan gets away. Here's goal number 2. Absolutely magical. No doubt James Skehill had no chance. Whatever about the first, the second was an absolute rocket. Watch this for sheer, utter class.
Well, you can see there, Kevin Hines again was caught behind him, and he's been troubling him all day. You know, the fullback needs to be in front of his man, or at least shoulder to shoulder. Left him in front, and once Paul Ryan went around him, there was no question of where it was going.
Ball is dropping in. Joe Canning got a touch. David Burke, good save by Gary Maguire. Came off his line. Galway retained possession. They're going to try again, and this time happy enough to take the point. But a brilliant save by Gary Maguire, who anticipated and came off his line quickly and effectively.
And a good score there by Aidan Hart.
Once again, it's Damien Hayes adding a little bit of buzz and energy to the half-forward line. Here's Joe Canning. Leadership required, goal required. And he brings Galway back into the Leinster final.
Well, Damien Hayes had a good look to see where Joe Canning was. I thought he was going to knock it into Jonathan Glynn. He looked to where Joe Canning was, knocked it in. Joe had a lot of work to do, let's be honest, you know, but took it on. There was only one thing in his mind, and when he got through, well, bang. You know, that brings Galway back in the game, and the crowd are responding now.
First to the ball, however, is Fergal Moore, showing tremendous leadership, battling hard, sometimes against the odds there. Shane Kavanagh is there, so too is Dotsie O'Callaghan. Andy Smith is the number 19, he's the one that gathers it, comes bursting out, tries to make a bit of room for himself. Johnny Cohen is available. He gives the pass, and the sliotar away, and Ryan O'Dwyer takes full advantage for his 3rd point of the game. Here comes Ryan O'Dwyer, steps by Johnny Cohen, and scores his 3rd point. Sending it down towards Joe Canning and company. David Burke. Oh my word! Take that one out. You thought Galway were gone home. They're not. An absolute cracker by David Burke. He did it last year in the Leinster final, and he's done it again. Created by wonderful fielding by Andy Smith. He drove it in long. David Burke picked it up and let go. An absolute bullet. Ball inside first, Joe Canning. Great hands, great shot. What a save! Gary Maguire. Look at this. Fantastic. Shane Durkin. Diagonal ball. Johnny Cohen underneath it. Won back superbly by Conor McCormack. He used to be a goalkeeper, but he's now a forward, and he's making an impression. This is a great run by McCormack. The layoff is simple. There's a chance. Oh! It's gone over the crossbar. Simon Lambert is waiting for it down in the corner. Shane Durkin trying to seek and find Danny Sutcliffe, and he succeeds in doing so. Sutcliffe takes his point. It's his 1st point in his Leinster final. He was the man that scored the winning goal against Kilkenny yesterday week. But today his work rate was phenomenal. But right now, the cheer will be massive when Johnny Ryan, the Tipperary referee, blows the full-time whistle. The wait is almost over. The famine is over for Dublin. It's been a long time, since 1961. 52 years ago, Dublin last won the Leinster Championship. The bonfires will blaze around Dublin. They will celebrate this one because Dublin hurling is back in the big time. Full-time score in Croke Park. Dublin 2 goals, 25 points. Galway 2 goals and 13. Very nice gesture by Martin Scally, chairman of Leinster Council, to ask Jimmy Gray, goalkeeper in the Dublin team in 1961, to present the Bob O'Keefe Trophy and hand over that wonderful honour to John McCaffrey from Lucan, for Dublin are the Leinster champions 2013.
We felt we were better prepared coming into it, and we hoped to get off to a good start, and we did, even though it was only about 2 points all for a long time, and 2-3, 4 all, but we kicked on there after about 15 and got a bit of a lead, got a bit of momentum, and the old goal came then. It was a great break to get an 8 up at half time. Well, you felt they would have a period on top. We felt again we would finish strong, and the likes of Max Schutte again at the end. I mean, Dotsy, what can I say about Dotsy? Probably on the point of giving it up at the end of last year, but just stuck with it, and it's fantastic to get a reward like a Leinster title, like that's the Bob O'Keefe. We'll knock a bit of crack out of it now, John.
I suppose it has been up and down. Like last year, we had a very poor year, and I suppose everybody's kind of looking at themselves saying, are we wasting our time here? Are we good enough at all? And for the management to come back and the whole backroom staff to come back this year and lay out what they wanted to achieve, and to have fulfilled what we've, to fulfil a Leinster championship so far, it's just fantastic, and it's a dream come true, really,
Well, I think Dublin were very sharp today, and they deserved to win. Best team won today. Our performance, it took us a good while to get going. We played quite well in the second half and got back into the game, and then we're denied again there towards the finish. So I suppose the games have stood very clearly to Dublin, and our congratulations to Dublin. We were in this position last year, and they deserved it. They're the best team in Leinster this year, but there's an All-Ireland series there yet, and we'll be taking it from here now.